All right. So first things first, everything's well. I'm okay. Everything around me is stable. It's been a harrowing experience again. It was really a tough one for me to go through. This last attachment did last for a few months, and it was kind of hard to sort of live my life feeling good, right? Like I was getting all types of stomach pains, back pains. I was fighting with friends, and but yeah, I've been trying to advise people to be careful what you wish for, be careful what you're doing, because this stuff is real. It'll stick to you. And the thing that some people may seem a bit to not really understand is that, these things have been around forever. If there's a forever, infinity, it's infinite. And the knowledge and the intelligence, just to say the intelligence that's there is beyond what we can sort of compute in our heads, in our brains. It's beyond it. And a lot of people don't really, they want to believe more that what they're receiving is what they think that they're asking for, which in fact you are receiving what you're asking for because you are indeed communicating. But what you're communicating with is most likely not what you think you are communicating with, if that makes any sense. People, just in general, can transform themselves and be whomever they want, right? Especially via medium, such as the internet, right? Now imagine that you're a man posing as a woman, in drag, and you're beautiful. You're gonna get 1 million subscribers or followers and, whatever it is. But you're really a man, but everybody's assuming that you're a woman, you're a female. In that sense, you're fooling everybody. Now, if that's just a simple example, imagine, what really goes on, and the stuff that we're attempting to communicate with. It's really not what you think it is, And for loved ones, I would assume, and that's just my opinion, that you probably have like a short amount of time to communicate with them, because they might be in a sense of confusion at one point, But if they have a belief, they're a Christian or a Jew or, Muslim or whatever, they're most likely their belief is going to save them after they've departed, right? And it's going to allow them to continue on their journey. I mean, religions are real too, and I'm not trying to come across as some religious crazy person that's just saying that you shouldn't do this type of stuff because it's the devil's work. I'm not saying that. The only thing I can tell you is my own experience. Using one of these boxes or something to communicate with, and then there's people out there that attempt to communicate with demons and devils and just horribleness. I don't even know if that's real or not. What I do know that is real is that there are negative aspects to this. And the negative aspects is basically what we're communicating with. I don't believe that there's anything positive that you're going to receive confirmation that it's positive, I know, like I mentioned before, my family, I'm an orphan, and I've wanted to communicate with my mother, my father, who wouldn't, I can't say that if I went into a session on a ghost box that I would be communicating with them, even if they don't know my secrets, Some people are easy to manipulate and control, and some people aren't. So it could be that you have positive experiences, and nothing negative happens to you because you're being manipulated and you're being controlled, and you just feel that life is normal. Or maybe you're just the same as them, and then once you cross, you will be in the same sort of light as, the negative aspects. I can't call them beings anymore. I don't know what to call them. It's like a enigma. I don't know the name for these entities, these things that we're speaking with anymore. It's not what I thought. I think the safest way that you could do this type of hobby would be with a lot of prayer, reaching out to a proper power and allowing just whatever it is to speak, and then decipher the messages later on. And I think that's what I would do if I were to continue. But I have actually sold like a load of my equipment on eBay the past few weeks, and it could be a coincidence, but life has improved a lot. My health, everything has improved a lot. My relationships, and I know people could say it's all in your head, but it's not. It really isn't. Just like they say it's all in your head, that you're communicating with something else. When we all know it's the truth, we are communicating with something else. My advice to you watching this video is be careful what you wish for. And if something does happen to you that's negative, you don't have to go and burn all your stuff or get rid of your stuff unless you have like a lot of just weirdness, that you know better. You know within yourself what's you should have and what you shouldn't have. Just put it away, pray and try to clear the air, clear your space. And then instead of asking questions and talking, listen more. Pay attention. If people would listen more, you get a lot further, I think, in life and in this hobby. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you watched it, I will upload here and there, I guess. I'm not really looking for anything but to share knowledge anyway. Take care.